MI. Okay, so two steps to install the software is download the VM workstation from the link below. This is the link. Then what you have to do, download the software which is shared to you. Download the software which is shared to you. So this is the software VM underscore T, which is the software I have already shared to you. This is the software you have to download and unzip it. You have to download and unzip it. Okay, so now what you have to do is first is what? Download it from Google Drive, and then next is what? Unzip it. Next is what? Go to the below path. You'll go to the below path. This path you have to go. And now what you have to do? After you have downloaded this VM player workstation, one more step is there. Install the VMware. You have to install the VMware. How? Next, and then next, and then finish. You have to click on next, 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 finish. So what will happen, guys? Here, VM workstation is installed. This is finished. Here, what will happen? We'll go to, then what we'll do in the VM workstation? We'll double click on the VM workstation, double click on VM workstation, then open the software, and this is the software. This is the particular software in this particular path which you need to browse it. That's all you have to do. You have to just browse this particular in this path. You have to browse this particular Windows XP Professional. You have to browse this particular Windows XP Professional. Browse. And after that, if you face any problem, I'm already there. First, download this, install this. These two steps are over. Next, download the software which I have given, unzip it. Third step is over. Next, double click on this VM workstation and browse the software. What you have to browse? You have to browse this Windows XP Professional. This will be the size will be what? 3 KB. Did you understood, guys, the installation procedure? Yes or no? Am I clear, Shangita, Shyama? Any question, guys? This is a database. Inside database, there's schema. Inside the schema, there's table. Inside table, there are what? Datas. Any question in this? Tell me yes or no. All of you are clear?
Yes, clear.
Yes, clear.
So what is the difference between Rdbms and Dbms? Can someone tell me? Shangita, can you just tell me?
Rdbms is a relational database. It
we can establish the relationship between this Rdbms. In Dbms, we cannot establish the relationship between the tables. Examples of Rdbms is what? Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, DB2, Teradata, Netezza. All these are Rdbms. If there is a difference in Rdbms and Dbms, from the name it is very, very clear. In Rdbms, we can establish the relationship between the tables. In Dbms, we cannot establish the relationship between the table. Okay, guys. So this should be very, very clear that Rdbms and Dbms. This what we are learning is Oracle. It is again a Rdbms tool. Started from Oracle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8i, 9i, 10G, 11G, and then 12C. I is the internet, and G is the grid, and C is the cloud. So we are going to learn what is what, nothing but your SQL plus, which is a software, and we are going to learn the Rdbms, whose name is Oracle. So guys, now just tell me to clear the screen. What is the command? Everyone has to give me the answer. What is the command to clear the screen?
CLSCR.
CLSCR. Now to display all the records from a table, guys, everyone needs to give the answer. What is the query to display all the records from a table? Can someone tell me the query?
GS table.
No, to get all the records from a table, what is the query?
Select star from EMP, means table
EMP. Okay, if I want to get a particular column job from EMP table, what is the query?
Select job from EMP.
Okay. If I want 2 columns, suppose employee number and employee name from a EMP table, what is the query?
Select employee number, employee name, employee
From
name from EMP.
EM. So these are the basic queries which should be very clear. If I want to select a particular column, if I want to select all the columns, then this should be very clear. Now, if I want the distinct or unique records, I have to use a command called as distinct or unique. To get the distinct records from a table, we have to use a command called as distinct. So what will the query? Select distinct, suppose for department number from EMP. We can also write in the other way, select unique department number from EMP. This is another way of writing the queries. So if I go here and if I want to see, if I want, suppose this is a table, select a star from EMP, and I want to see the distinct department number. I don't want any duplicate. So what will be the query, guys? Can you just tell me?
Select
Distinct department number from which table? From EMP, and only which values are coming? Unique values. Suppose this 30 is repeated so many times, so only 130 is coming. 20 is repeated so many times, so only 120 is coming. And 10 is repeated so many times, so 110 is coming. Is the distinct values coming or not? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Guys, tell me yes or no at least. Yes.
Yes.
So this is the way to get the distinct record. This is the way to get all the records, selection of a column, selection. So now, guys, at least you know the basic first queries. Tell me, to display all the table names from a database, what is the query? All the table names from a database, what is the query? Guys, tell me. I'm just waiting for your answer.
Select star from tab.
From tab. This will display all the table names from a table, from a database. Okay, from a database, these are the tables. You can just use select star from tab. Are you clear till this much? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
This concept, guys, see, when I will start teaching you the data, you know, data is how much powerful. I'll start with data, then I'll go to what? Data migration. Then there will be something called as data cleansing. Okay, or data cleaning, data cleansing. Then I'll go to data archival. Okay, data retrieval. So data is again very important, guys. Data mockup. Okay, data profiling, data scrubbing. Then there is something called as data mockup. Then there's something called a data masking. Okay, again I will require data. Again I will teach you data transformation. Again I will teach you something called as data completeness. Again I will teach you something called as data quality. Okay, so data is, again, guys, if I take a lecture, it will be so many things are there in data. So your this schema, table, description of a table, getting all the records, clearing the screen, all these things should be completely clear. Then only we can understand those kind of concepts. Okay, so now, guys, after if you have clear till the basics is completely clear, then what I will start is the operator. Okay, so any language is having some operators. So like that, Java is also having, PLSQL is also having. Like that, guys, there are some arithmetic, there are some operators here also. So what are the operators, guys? Arithmetic operators. So do you know any arithmetic operator? What are the arithmetic operators? Can someone tell me?
Addition, subtraction.
Yeah, plus, minus, divide, multiply, subtraction. And to understand this operator, we always have to know there is something called as dual. So dual is an inbuilt table of this Oracle database. What will happen, guys, is it is having one row and one column. If I want to perform any independent action, what I have to do is, guys, I will always have to use what? Dual. Okay, So this is the thing what we have to use always to perform any independent action. So now suppose I want 2 plus 2. So what will be the query, guys? Select what I will write, 2 plus 2, okay, from dual. To perform any independent operations, we use dual. So it will give 4. 2 plus 2 is fine. If I tell this 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3 into 99, 999, then we require this, right? Then we can write like, we can get the value. So what happens, guys? To perform any independent operation, dual is an inbuilt table in the database, and we can do any kind of operation. So guys, if I want to divide 16 by 4, so what will be the query? Can someone tell me? Select 16, divide by 4, from which table? Dual table. So can you see, I have got the output as 4. Are you able to understand what is a dual? Dual is
Yes.
an inbuilt table in the Oracle to perform independent operations. So this is what is the arithmetic operator. To understand arithmetic operator, you have to understand dual. Dual is nothing but an inbuilt table of the database to perform any independent operations. So if you understood, the arithmetic operators are very, very easy. So there's not much in that. Suppose I want to write a query. Suppose write a query to divide 16 by 4. Okay. So what is the query, guys? 16 by 4. Can you just tell me the query to divide 16 by 4? Sangeeta, can you just tell me the query?
Select space 16 by 4 from.
Okay. From
Dual.
what? From
Dual.
dual. This is very, very simple. Arithmetic operators, very, very simple. Now, if I want relational operators, so relational operators are what? Have you ever heard about relational operators? Can you just tell me which are the relational operators? Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to. These are what, guys? Relational operator. To establish the relationships, so we'll use the relational operators. Did you understood this relational operators? Which are the operators? Can everyone tell with me? Greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, not equal to. These are the relational operators. So suppose I want a query to find the salary should be great to display the details of employee whose salary is greater than 2000. So what is the query, guys? Query is what? Display the employees whose salary is greater than 2000. So can someone try this query using relational operator? Can Shyama try this query, or Sangeeta, anyone can try this query?
Start from EMP where.
Select a star from EMP.
Where
So this is the table. Now I want salary should be greater than. Select a star from
EMP
EMP.
where sal greater than 2000.
Salary greater than 2000. This is the where is a filter condition for the ungrouped data. Now what is grouped and ungrouped data? We will study that separately. As of now, what will happen, guys? Where is a filter condition? We can filter the data. This is fine. So now my question to you is, guys, to display a query to get the department number 20 or salary equals to 3000. So you all have to write the query and send in this chat box. So write a query to display the details of employee whose salary is greater than 3000 and or department number equals to 10. So can you just try this query, guys? Let me just see. Write a query to display the details of employee whose salary is greater than 3000 or department number equals to 10. Please write down the query and send it in this chat box fast. Is it done, guys? Who has written this query? Start from EMP where salary greater than 2000 or department number equals to 10. I told department number equals to 10. Yeah, somewhat where department salary greater than or department. Sept number, huh? Syama has said sept number. Department number, okay? See,
Oh, sorry.
no. Every column has a unique value, okay? So you need to be. What about others? Are you writing? What about Ramya and Nagarjuna? You are not writing. Vargav? Give a try, guys, because this is the way we learn. If we'll give the try, then only we are going to learn. If there's no try, there's no learning. So you always have to try. Yes, department number, you have missed this equal to, no, Nagarjuna. I missed this equal to. Okay. So be very careful. Every operator is important. Okay. So what will be the queries, guys? Select star from EMP. Where what? Sal. See, you cannot write salary here. You have to see which is the column name. Column name is sal. Now this sal should be greater than what? What is the query, guys? Sal greater than what? Sangeeta,
2000.
sal greater than 3000 or what? Shama, department number equals to what?
10.
Then what you have to do? Enter. This is the output which is required. So you have to see the column names very, very carefully. It is cell, then we have to use cell. It is department number equals to 10. We have to use department number 10. If you have understood this much, guys, so can you write me a query? Write a query to display employee name whose salary, what happened? Whose salary is greater than 1000. Salary is greater than, okay, not less than, greater than 1000, and commission is greater than 300. Can you just write down this query? Write a query to display employee name. Only I want employee name from this employee table whose salary is greater than 1000 and commission is greater than 300. Yes, fine. This is a fine query. This is a simple query. Select ename from EMP where salary is greater than 1000 and commission is greater than 300. Correct. It's a simple query. So there's nothing much here. Select star from EMP. No, I wanted only ename. So I will take ename from EMP where salary is greater than 1000 and commission is greater than 300. This is fine, guys. A simple query. This is exactly the same queries. This is a very, very easy queries. Did you understood, guys, the relational operator? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. If you have understood, so we can use what? We can use greater than, we can use less than, not equal to. Do you know how to use not equal to? If I don't want the employees of department 10, can you write a query? I don't want to see the display the details of employee, not department number should not be equal to 10. What will be the query? Select star from EMP where what? Department number not equals to what, guys? 10. Okay, just last query, guys. I want to display the employee name Adam. Can you just write down this query? And hire date or hire date is 2nd Feb 81. So just I want the employee name to be Adam, okay, and hire date or not and or hire date suppose 20 Feb 81. Can you just write down this query? First.
To be
Audible?
Yeah.
Higher date should be?
2581. This is not 2581. 2581. Hey Nagarjuna, are you understanding the classes?
Yeah,
So,
yes. Yeah. Yeah, yes, Vikram. Understanding.
So this is a wrong query, Sangeeta. And what about the rest? Can you just try this query?
Yes, I'm trying.
Yeah. Nagarjuna, just give a try. Suppose I want the details of employee whose e-name is either what? Adams or higher date is either what? 2581. This or this, any of them I want. Sangeeta, why your query is wrong?
Any of them, okay.
Yeah, no, not only that, there are some other mistakes also. What about Ramya? Ramya, are you trying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so share me the query in the chat. No, guys, this is how you will learn actually. Believe me, guys, I've written more than 10,000 queries because I've written in white sheet of paper by the requirement. I wrote a requirement and wrote the query. That is how I have learned the coding. So you have to very proactively write these basic queries. Then only you will go to the next level where I will take you and you'll become expert in the data field. So if you want to become expert in data field, you need to first of all learn these queries. Yeah, write down the queries. What is happening? Yeah, Shama. So, who told you to use double quotation? Have I ever told in the rules to write SQL queries double quotation? This will generate error. Do you want to see?
Okay.
What Sangeeta has written, I'm not able to understand. E-name equals to an and or what is he writing? So this will generate error, Ramya. Can you just tell me why, Ramya? Why, Ramya, this will generate error? Can you just tell me?
The colon I need to give, sorry.
For string and what I told guys, for characters and date, we always used single quotation. So can you just write down? What about Sangeeta? Are you writing?
Yeah, Vikram, in my keyboard it is not recognizing. That's why this mistake is coming. Actually, I typed a single quotation only. It's not coming.
Guys, see, the thing is, no. See, we need a proper laptop, okay? So that is what I tell you, with a proper internet connection, guys, because see, you understanding, no, this is a very, very critical kind of things. So you need to learn in a proper way. So Ramya, why this query is wrong? Can you just tell me? Ramya, are you able to listen to me? So why this query is, why this query is wrong? Can you just tell me why this query is wrong? Nagarjuna, are you trying?
Yeah, already posted here.
Okay, where is your query? This is, but you have to use the or condition, no?
Okay.
Why are you using and condition? And that too, your Adam, it will generate an error. Can you just tell me why?
Because single quotation, right?
No, what I told you, the data in the table is case sensitive or not?
Sensitive. Okay. Okay.
So where is this Adam? This small case, there is no name called as Adam in a small case, right? So it will not work out. That to your
Okay.
2581, there's a single quotation required. And this to table name is EMP.
Okay. Okay.
Do that correct query, guys. Write this correct query. Any one of you have not yet written the correct query. This is the last query, last thing. If anyone just write these queries and we'll sum up this class. This is the last query, guys. I'm expecting anyone to come forward and write this query and close this session for today. Yeah, who will write this? Who has written this? Yeah, this is the correct query. Yeah, thank you, Ramya. Yeah. So see, guys, the query. No. This is again wrong query. Here you have not given the spaces, but almost the concept is correct. So this is fine, but you have to give the spaces. Okay. See here, guys. This is a very simple query. Select. Then what you have to give? To give star. Then you have to give from EMP. Can someone tell the query with me? Ramya, can you just tell the query with me? Where what? Ename equals to what? Adams. What is the name? You have to see again. You have given the wrong name. This name should be exactly the same. Adams. So you should not put any other thing. Ramya, are you there?
Yes, Vikram.
Yeah. See, this name should be correctly. Should be very correct. Adams. If I write the uppercase, lowercase, or I give any other name, then what will happen, guys? The exact data will not be shown. And this is what, guys? 20. Again, this F you have given in a small
We
case.
can use like here, Vikram.
Huh?
Ename like percentage that we can use.
Yeah, that I will
That
teach you,
also is correct.
pattern matching operator. Then I will tell you. But like is for a particular pattern.
Okay.
Name starts with A, name starts with B, ends with C. Those things I will teach you. Still, this is a. I have told only relational operator. So this is the correct query, guys, which no one has written. So this is the correct query. You have to write the exact name present in the table. This is Adams. And you have to put the exact date which is present in the table in uppercase, lowercase, whenever dealing with strings and whenever dealing with date, you have to use single quotation. This is the first lesson. Second lesson is these are case sensitive. So it should be exactly in the case that data in the table is present. Are you guys clear with all these things? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes,
So if you are clear, let me just share you the today's notes, okay? And then we can just close this session. Just give me 1 second. And what is your assignment is, guys, to install the software. As of now, your assignment is to install the software and not to wait much, because, guys, this is something like maths. You have to practice on the daily basis, and if you're not practicing, then it will be very difficult. So you have to practice daily, and then only you can learn the thing. So your first assignment, what I want from everyone, is to install the software, and then we will proceed. See, this is the class notes I have already given. Let me just stop the recording.